Mr. Green. Where's the bag?
So you don't worry about this at all. Someone else is monitoring it from there. So just focus on it.
Where is he?
Okay, let's connect.
I think they still have to be together to have that energy. Okay, but me pass together. You are meant to leave your PC for now. You come and work here. Anytime you need to work on your PC, you come back. This is your workbench for now. You are standing while you're working. Good morning, everybody. I need your response. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. You are answering me as if you've not eaten this morning. Good morning, everybody. You have still not satisfied in what I'm expecting from you. Good morning, everybody, especially this group. All right, so you're welcome back today. I hope you're excited for what we are ready to do today, right? Are you sure? Are you sure you are ready? All right, so welcome back to today. Today is going to be, a day where you are putting everything you've acquired in the past 4 days, you are putting it to work. You are putting it to building something tangible and interesting. So far you've learned how to control the different actuators. So when I say actuators, what's actuators? Actuators. What are actuators? They are what?
Get action.
All right, speak to the mic.
They are what makes the robots get action or take action.
All right. So from your desk, can you find some actuators on your desk? All right, please, can you raise one up? I want to be sure you really know what you're talking about. Okay, is this an actuator? So what's the name of this actuator? What do you call it? A servo motor. Please, can we appreciate this young man and this group? Looks like their group will finish earlier than every other person. So So please, I want to encourage you, work together as a team, okay? Would have loved to give every one of you this, but you know how expensive it takes and how much time it takes to build this. So I want you to work together as a group, okay? Because I don't want it that it's just going to be a monopoly of 2-3 persons. Is that okay? Eh? No. That's some level of monopoly there. So I want you to work together as a group. Make sure you are communicating in your team. Make sure you are sharing the tasks. Is that okay? Is that okay? All right, so I want you to also hasten up with this, because once you are done with this, you're also going to be building something else with your DC motor. So right now, I'm going to be handing over to our instructor in person of Mr. Kayode Faith. Can we welcome Mr. Kayode Faith?
They are building this today and they have to finish it. So, okay. I hope you have communicated with him on how you want to work together.
Yeah, definitely.
So your hands have to go on there.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Are we not happy to build our own robotic arm? Are we not happy to build our own robotic arm? Okay, so now, let's get started with our robotic arm. I think Bro Dennis asked something from us. We said this is an actuator, right? If you look at your table, you'll be finding like 6 of these. 6 of these servo motors. 3 of the bigger ones, 3 of the smaller ones. Can we hear me now? Alright. I said we'll be having 3 of this on our table, then 3 of this on our table. Okay now, then if you look at the board here, ensure that you're having a complete of this on your table. Look at this board and ensure that you're having a complete of this on your table. Do we all have this on our table? Now, okay, I want to do a quick reminder for us. I think the first day we did this robotic arm, can someone tell me what this is? What's the name of this, please? Okay. What about this? What about this? What about this, please? Table 1, what about this? What's the name? What's the name of this? We have forgotten everything we learned from day 1. Okay, this is the upper arm. Now this is the lower arm. Can we all see this? Alright. Then this is our shoulder. This is our shoulder. Then you can call this your wrist. Yeah, this. Then you have something called the gripper base. This is your gripper base. Alright. Then you have your gears and your gripper. Let me show us that. These are gears, these 2 things. These are what drives the gripper. So these are gears. Then these are gripper. You have 2 grippers. Okay. I'll come back to that. You have 2 grippers. What's the function of a gripper once again, please? What do you say? Jesus. Okay, what did I relate a gripper to? I related it to something the first day. In our human arm. Exactly. So that gripper is something like our finger. Now you see 4 things on your table as well. Okay, they will find the one more. Or check your table, maybe you lost it. Alright. If you look at your table, you'll be having 4 of these. These are called the gripper link. What do I call it? Yeah, these are the gripper link. Now that you've identified all this, I want us all to pick. I want us all to pick our cable, our base, I mean. Pick up your base. Alright. Now pick the bigger servo, one out of the servo. Please, I want us to be fast. We are doing a lot of assembly today. Are we ready? Okay. Now, inside some of these nylons, you will find a black component inside. That's for the bigger servos. Black component. Can we all see that? I'll come back to this, sorry. You see black components inside. Alright, that's for our bigger servos. Now, all these things inside this place, you see them, they have different shapes. They are called the servo horns. Can we echo it? Servo horns. Now, the ones we'll be needing for this base especially is the circular servo horns. Can we all see this? Check inside your package. You see this black circular servo horn. That's the one we'll be needing for the rotation of the shoulder. Are we following? Alright. So let's go on to that. Pick up your black servo horn. A-sharp, please. What's going on? I thought this is start assembly. Are we ready? All right. Okay, inside our base, you see a particular two structures that have two different holes. That's where your servo will be located. I want us to do that. Just put it in first. Then you see a particular small hole at the side. That's where the wires of your servo will come through. Has anybody done it? Look at the board here and assemble just the way I said. Pick up your big servos, put it on those links there. You see a support there, support for servo. Just put it there. Then put the servo wires through those holes. Are we all fine? Are we all fine? I'll be calling us to show me what you've done so far. Okay, so I will be naming this table, table 1, table 2, and table 3. Whenever I call us, I want us to raise up our stuff. Table 1, let me see what we've done. Have you assembled that? Okay. Sorry. Let me see that. Alright, this is fine. Table 2, let's see. Table 2. Actually, table 2, you made a mistake. Yeah, a little bit of mistake. So it will be the other way. Look at this particular servo. Sorry, let me pick that up. Thank you. Look at this particular servo. You see that the mouth of the servo is to one side. So you want to ensure that is facing the middle. Do you understand? Table 3. So don't make such a mistake. Have it and correct it. Table 3, what about us? Are we done? Show me. Yeah, table 3 is fine. Now, you will see inside that same package, you will see a particular bolt inside. Are we getting me? Yeah, inside the black servo stuff. Let me see. Yeah. Sorry, let me show them. Stuff like this. Just like this. Now everybody look up and see the bolt and the screw I'm having with me. These particular screws, can we see it? All right. Let me see. Do you have black one? Black one. No. This one. Yeah. This pin ones. Can you see this long one? This. Oh. Yeah. Can you see that? No, not those ones. Check it. All right. Please let me show them. Yeah. Have you all seen those screws? Pointed mouth screws like this, a little bit long. Those are the screws we'll be using for holding our swivel down to the base. Then I think you should be careful while screwing it. Don't go and break your support too. Don't go and break your support. Or else your robotic arm won't be working fine today. Do we understand? Are we all set? How many of us don't know how to undo a screwdriver? I need to ask. How many of us don't know how to undo a screwdriver? Are we following? Group 3, how are we going? Alright. I expect us to be done with that by now. Okay, now in the first class, I said this particular servo does something. While we are doing it, I want us to answer. I said this particular servo does something. It can move in how many directions? Can someone remind me? Oh, sorry. I mean this robotic arm in general. 6 what? Yeah, you're right. 6 degrees of freedom. We have 6 degrees of freedom in this robot. And why are we having 6 degrees of freedom? You have what? Yeah, you have 6 servos. Can someone remind me what's the definition of degree of freedom once again? Group 1, a representative, what's the meaning of degree of freedom? Degree of freedom, DOF. Someone should just speak, please. What's degree of freedom? Yeah. Yeah, the direction at which it moves. Yeah, you're right. Group 2, another terminology for that, degree of freedom.
Number of independent motion a robot can perform.
Yeah, I see that you've checked your book already. That's fine. So that's the correct word. Everything you said is fine. That's the number of independent motion a robot can perform. So that's your degree of freedom. So I think we should be done with assembling of our base right now. Are we done? Are we done? So can we move on? Can we move on? Okay. Now, okay, let me say it like this. Most of you guys, you see that you put your arms on it. Did you screw those arms down as well? No. Okay, if you look at your arms, you will have a particular screw on the top. Am I right? A screw is on the top of the horn. Shall you give it to me? Everybody, can you look up? If you see your horn, this is your horn, right? There's a particular hole here. Now find the suitable screw that will hold this horn down to that servo motor, so that whenever it's rotating, you have force for it to remove. Are we getting me? Are we getting me? So in your pack of bigger servos, you will see a particular screw there, a short black screw like this. So that's what you put inside to screw this down. Do we understand? We are not responding. Do we understand? All right. Let's do that. ASAP, please. Group 3, how far are we going? All right. You screwed that down. Wow. Seems group 3 is topping the table today. Group 1, what's going on? Group 2, how far? All right. Group 2 is done as well. So group 1, you are delaying us. All right. I love the energy. Okay. Now, can somebody just guess what's the next thing for us to assemble right now? From anyone? Yeah, we are right. The next thing is our shoulder. All right. So now, inside are your pack of black servos as well. if you find that small pointing screws again, right? Are we all hearing me? Okay, you should find those pairs of pointing screws there. Now, if you look at your shoulder here, you will see 2 holes on the side here. Are we all seeing there?
Yes.
Can we all see that? Yes. Yeah, you see 2 holes here. So now, that's what we hold down our shoulder to the servo arms on the base. Can we see that? Alright, find 2 screw pairs that can work with that. Let me see. No, not that. Don't we have enough screws anymore? Yeah, just try and pick from others. Let me see. Yeah. Try and pick substitute screws from others. So we'll get back to you whenever you need more. David, screw. Just have them check the screws needed for the top. How are we doing?
Warn them. They should only pull out the horns and the screws for a servo at a time. Otherwise, they will mix it up and they will have issues.
Yeah. Okay. So a warning for every one of us. Kindly listen to this one in every group. You pull out the servos that you need at a time. Not that you pour everything on the table. Because if you are not careful, you get everything mixed up. Do you understand? So only pull out the servos you need at a time. So that you won't lose your boat, you won't lose everything you need. Do we get? Alright. So now let's quickly assemble the shoulder down to the base. Group 1, have you gotten our bolts, our screws? How are we doing? Group 3, Alpha, how are we going? Group 2, another warning, be careful as you are screwing. Don't go and spoil your servo. Don't go and break your shoulder. Don't break those supports, or else you just see other robotic arm working, your own group is not working. Group 3, how's it going? Almost done. Okay, another reminder, another warning. It's not that you'll be pressing down the shoulder down to the base. You don't need to do that. Whenever it's locked with your screw, I think you are fine. So you see a tiny gap between the base and the shoulder. It's very fine. Do you understand? Group 1. Okay, since group 2 is done, I like this. Let me see. Yeah. Group 2 is done. Alright, well done. Group 3. How are we going? Group 3. How's it going? They are done. Let me see. Almost. Alright. Okay. I said something to group 1 yesterday. I said don't let it be funny when today comes, they will be able to pass others.
We?
Yeah.
We?
Yeah, sure.
No. They have Mepo.
Okay, so now group 2 is stopping the table. That's fine. So as we said yesterday, today is a competition day between 3 groups. And since group 2 is doing very fine today, group 2 and group 3, they are in a tight competition. Whereby group 1 is lagging behind. What's going on? Alright, by now I think we should be done with the shoulder. By now we should be done with the shoulder. Group 1, what's going on? Okay, in case you need reference, you can look at the board, look at the projector and see what you are doing. Group 3, what's going on? He's not going to.
Make sure that these things, please. Well, we can call it now if it's not included.
Is it not going through? Let me see. Sorry, let me get flash screwdriver. Yes, flash screwdriver with them. Okay, we should be rounding up the shoulders. We still have some joints to do. How's it going? Okay, maybe I should just give us another tip. In case we are unable to do it, maybe we just try and remove the arm. Try and unscrew the on, maybe then try and put the on to the shoulder first, then you put it on the servo itself. But you might be having issue with that. You can't do that. Just screw it. Try and screw that. Alright. Then don't forget that we'll be assessing your robotic arm. We'll be assessing your robotic arm, so make sure you try your best with it. Is group 3 done? Group 3, are we done? Alright, let me see. Oh. Yeah. Group 3 is done as well. Second position, that's fine. Group 1. Is group 1 screwdriver not okay, or we don't know how to handle screwdriver? Which one of the above? Should we leave group 1 behind and proceed? So group 1, let's hasten up our process, please. So we are trying to put the blame on screwdriver right now. Okay. You know what? That one's okay. Just put the shoulder on it like that. It's fine. Can you see that you are really lagging behind? Okay, let's give up. Let's give it all our energy, please.
Hey, bro, this is an extra speed. Okay. Once you want
Okay, let me just prep everybody down for the next process. Can we guess the next process that we'll be having now? What do you think will be the next thing? What do we say? Servo motors for what? For the what? That's the upper arm. Alright. So, can we all look up? This is the next thing we are doing. This particular arm. But don't forget we said we're having 6 degrees of freedoms, right?
Yes.
So that means we'll be having another servo that will articulate that joint itself. Right? Okay. So now let's pick up our next black servo. The bigger servo. Yeah. Now try and find the position in which the servo will stay at that particular shoulder. I'll come and inspect us. I'm not telling us anything then. I'm not showing us the next step on our projector. But I want to see how far we will do. Or, yeah, I think we are fine. Group 2 is fine. Group 3, let's see what we've done so far.
Once your joint is losing, then you use it to screw that again.
Group 1. Okay. I think group 1 is coming up. Yeah. Alright, let's try and assemble the servo to our shoulder. You can look at the projector here to see the next step.
I want it big.
Somewhere it's 0. Go to bed. Let them drive it to 0. Come to my time. Can they do that? The initial position of the code. Yeah, you didn't get the idea. If you put it on this side now, let's imagine that it's angle 180. If the servo now needs to drive to 0, if you want to go into the base bar. So you get the idea. Alright, yeah. So we're just lucky that we didn't have that issue. So come on, in this position. Yeah, you press it first.
Can we all just pause on what we are doing first, please? Kindly pause, please.
They will have to go and write the code. Just the code to drive any servo. And then they will work on it.
For the remaining servos that you have, yes, I want all of you to drive the servos to 0 degrees before you assemble it. Drive your servos to 0 degrees. Do we have to drive our servos to 0 degrees? Somebody should just give you your system. Do you have to drive?
Okay, you know in our Tony class, we did driving of our servos, right? Can we recall? Yeah. So now, okay, I know someone might be having this question that, okay, why are we driving to 0? Just imagine this particular servo is at its maximum point. You know that whenever you are doing the control, it might go in the other way around. So you have to drive your servo to 0 degree first before you can do anything. So now your table, you will find your Raspberry Pico. Sorry, what's the noise? You will find your Raspberry Pico. Pick up your Raspberry Pico. Are we with our PCs? Are we with our PCs? You are coming for robotics class without bringing your PC. What's going on? The robotic can one move himself. You want to use power, move your robotic arm. Okay. Shall we have this here?
Yeah, so we have two. In the sample library I gave you, I remember I gave you a sample library, yes? You all remember I gave you a sample library? No response. The sample library. Sample.py that will import to your people first. Hold on, please give me one pico. Give me one pico. And my cable. No, use your PC to drive it. Use your PC to drive it. Servo library. I gave you guys a servo library. This servo library. On the day we are doing servo.
Only pick up your Raspberry Pico.
If you don't remember the library, please look up.
And your PC.
Please look up if you don't remember the library. I sent this file to you. Do you remember? Servo.py. If you want to upload it, you right click and you upload to your Pico. Once it shows here, under your Pico directory, it has uploaded. Now, you have two types of servos. Your blue one is called SG90. The black one is called MG996. Because these two servos have different duty cycles, you have to call them differently. So if you want to create a variable for SG90, you write your syntax as servo pin number. For MG996, you write your syntax as MG996R pin number. Do we understand? Do we understand? When we are calling our pin numbers, okay, I'm connecting my servo to pin 3, for example. For the blue one, I'll write servo into brackets 3 that I've called for SG90. But if I want to call for the black one, I will write it as MG996R, then the pin number I connect it to. Do we get it? You all remember how to connect our servos, yes? You all, yeah?
Okay, do you all remember how to connect our servo?
No, they need to understand the pins too.
Tell them that they should put it to pin 3 and pin 4.
Don't go and call your servo.
No, they should use any pin they want. No. Use any pin of your choice. It does not have to be 3 and 4. Then when you are done, just send your angle to 0. S1.angle to 0. It will drive your servo to angle 0. Do we understand? Do we understand? Any GPIO pin of your choice. But when you are connecting for the big one, you are using MG996 pin number.
The big servo is
Okay, if you don't have the file, you can just quickly type this on our PC. Type it on our Tony, please. You have to be fast.
No, I didn't give them this file. It's just the servo library I gave them. That's servo.py. I gave it to them. Okay, let me see. You guys still have the library. That's good. Delete your main.py. Yeah, these guys have it. Hold on, I'm checking for other people. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. I'm sorry. You have the SG90, the servo file. You check your group. There's a Google Drive for day 3. Your group.
So this is it.
So are we all doing what?
There should be a Google Drive file.
Yeah. This.
Our servos, we have to drive them to 0.
Okay.
You do the same thing for the
I'm
base.
coming.
You do the same thing for the shoulder that is accepted so far. No, just do it one after the other. Yeah.
Okay, let's load. Inside this, you see servo.py. Is an archive here. Servo.py. So bring it. Whenever you copy it to here, just upload it to your Pico. Do you understand?
Alright, now.
You guys have the servo.py library, yes? Yes. Yeah, that's good. You've uploaded it. That's very good.
Do you know
So for your for when you are using MG996, you will call MG996R, then the pin number. When you are calling for SG90, this is SG90, the blue one. You see it on the body, SG90. The big one is MG996. So if you are when you are using MG996, put the pin number there and upload it. And don't call two same pin numbers, please.